Okay, here we go. And now you find yourself once again seated comfortably in the place where you typically listen to your sessions, or ideally in bed, ready to listen to this session and then gently drift off to sleep when we're done. Either way, I'd like you to imagine that you're sitting in a recliner, sitting upright in this recliner now, and it is the most comfortable, luxurious recliner that you can imagine, whatever that means for you. Perhaps it is leather, perhaps it is cotton, overstuffed, or maybe firm in its texture. But you find yourself now sitting in this recliner, already beginning to relax. Already beginning to relax because you associate the sound of my voice now with relaxation. Your eyes are open, and sitting across from you now, you see the you that you met in our first session. She's sitting across from you now, gazing into your eyes, and you are gazing into her eyes, which are in fact your eyes. And this aspect of you, this divine blueprint that is you, your ideal, is aiding you now as you begin to slip into a deep hypnosis, a trance-like state, a deep relaxation, just as you have, as many times as you have been able, as you've assisted yourself on this journey since you began. And as you look into her eyes, I'd like you to go ahead and keep your eyes open. Keep looking into her eyes, into your own eyes. Don't look away, but you can blink when you need to. Try to actually see the color of your own eyes, the sparkle in your eyes, the sparkle of anticipation because you know that your success in terms of reaching your goals for your body and your life are inevitable. You can blink when you need to, but keep your eyes totally open and focused on her eyes. And soon, very soon, you'll notice your eyelids becoming heavy as they begin to blink more and more. At first, they may begin to feel a little strained, a little uncomfortable, but soon they will become so heavy that you can barely keep them open. But I want you to try to keep them open. Just try to keep those heavy eyes open and gazing into your own eyes, sitting right across from you as you imagine your perfected self sitting across from you, aiding you as you slip into relaxation. And your eyes are becoming heavier and heavier. So try as you might, as you try to strain to keep them open, you find that this becomes harder and harder, and your eyes are beginning to blink more and more. They are so heavy now. Go ahead and relax those little muscles around the eyes and in the corners. Your eyes are getting heavier and heavier, but as you try to keep them open, soon they're going to close all by themselves. And as they do, you will just drop right down into a comfortable feeling deep inside you. Those eyes are beginning to close now, feeling heavier and heavier. Good. Take a deep breath now and just let those eyes close whenever they want to. And so now you find your eyes are closed, and this being that is you, the divine aspect of you, gently tilts the recliner in which you are sitting back into a lying position, and then steps in and merges with you. So once again, you find yourself having merged with this divine aspect of yourself, and together you are lying in the most comfortable recliner that you can imagine, and your eyes are closed. That's right. Your eyes are closed, and you are so comfortable, so relaxed, that it would require way too much effort to let your eyes open again. Those muscles around your eyes just don't want to work at all. They just want to relax. So let your eyes remain closed while you continue listening to the sound of my voice. It's just too much effort to try to open your eyes, so let them remain closed and comfortable and heavy and relaxed. And let that relaxed feeling flow all the way down to the very tips of your toes until every nerve, every muscle, every cell, every fiber of your body becomes comfortable and relaxed. Relaxed and at peace. And you find now that it's very easy for you to slip into this relaxation because you've practiced. You've practiced, and you anticipate the glorious feeling that allowing the sound of my voice to guide you into relaxation. That sound of my voice and your practice makes it easier and easier for you to slip quickly into relaxation. And now you find that you're able to not only move more quickly into relaxation, but you're able to go deeper. You're able to go deeper than ever before. And you find that every time we meet together to do these sessions, you can go deeper and deeper. And you're willing to go deeper because you know that depth is good in terms of what you're doing here, because we're changing your subconscious beliefs. And like roots in the garden of your mind, some of your beliefs run very deep. And so we want to go very deep so that we can access those beliefs, those longings, those desires. Because in this session, we're going to learn to hold fast to your dreams and bring about that which it is you want most for yourself so that you can claim it, manifest it, and bring it into being, not only in your body, but in your entire life. Good. Now, lying there in the recliner, safe, relaxed, eyes closed, merged with the highest aspect of yourself, I'd like you to picture that you're at the top of a long and beautiful flight of stairs. Picture yourself at a long and beautiful flight of stairs and experiencing yourself now beginning to descend down deeper and deeper, going down, 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 relaxing more and more with each step down. Going deeper down now, really deep down. You feel your hand gliding along the banister of this beautiful staircase, and with each step you take, you find yourself becoming more and more relaxed, more and more peaceful, more tranquil, more serene. And yet underneath all of that, all of those beautiful, blissful, euphoric emotions. You feel also a sense of sparkling joy, sparkling anticipation, because you know now, perhaps for the first time in your life, that you are ready to hold fast to your dreams. As you hold the banister, it reminds you now that if you hold fast to what it is that you really want in your life, that you can bring this about for yourself. And when you bring this about for yourself, when you are plunged deep into your joy, deep into what it is that you've always dreamed for yourself, but maybe perhaps have not yet quite brought about for yourself, you know, once you attain this, and that attainment is guaranteed, that everything will gently fall into place for you, and that all of the goals that you have had about becoming thin, trim, toned, healthy, all of the reasons why you've wanted to lose weight were simply surface goals. Those were goals that you had that you thought to yourself, once you achieved, would bring you happiness. But you now know that that's not true, that those things would not bring you happiness. But if and when, and the when is guaranteed, you bring about what it is that you're truly hungry for in life, that all of those bodily goals that you had for yourself of being trim, toned, attractive, lithe, light, able to move around in the world in a beautiful, nimble fashion, all of that will happen naturally, quite naturally, in fact, for you, when you are plunged deeply into your joy and hold fast to your dreams. And so you continue to walk down the staircase deeper and deeper and deeper with each step you take, knowing with certainty that each step you take deeper down and down and down into your joy will bring you closer to accessing that which it is you are truly hungry for in life, that which can satisfy you in a way that food could never satisfy you. So you continue down the staircase. You find now that you're about halfway down now into comfort and relaxation, letting go further and further, because you know now that you have direct access to what it is that you're truly hungry for, and you're ready to hold fast to that and bring it to the forefront of your thinking process so that you can bring it about in your life. You are feeling ever so comfortable, relaxed, and happy, safe and buoyant and wonderful, feeling so relaxed, knowing that there's nothing at all that you need to do right now but relax. So relax and let go. And now you find that you have reached the bottom of the stairs. You're finishing up now with your descent into the deepest part of your being, the deepest recesses of your mind and heart and soul. And so at this time you take another deep, refreshing breath and really enjoy these wonderful feelings inside of you and completely let go. And now you find yourself at the bottom of the steps, standing in front of an old-fashioned blackboard. And this old-fashioned blackboard is going to provide you an opportunity to go deeper into relaxation and also get you in touch with a wonderful feeling of having a clean slate. This is a new beginning for you. This is a new beginning for you, and each and every day, as you use this particular session, you will enjoy the benefits of a clean slate, because now, in this session, we will begin to get in touch more and more with using our daily fasting each and every day to experience the sensation of abstaining from physical food and opening up to absorb spiritual energy and information directly. You are ready now to use each and every day as a clean slate to abstain from food just for a small period of time every day, just for the first 5 hours of every day. You will abstain from food to allow yourself to get a clean slate and also to get in touch with dreams that you have not yet manifested for yourself and your life, but you're ready now to bring about, that you know you could bring about if you could just take a moment to hold fast to those dreams and start with a clean slate to remember what those dreams are, to get in touch with those dreams and bring them into being for your life. And so now you find yourself in front of an old-fashioned blackboard, and you have a piece of chalk in one hand and an eraser in the other. Good. Now at the moment the blackboard is clear, but what I'd like you to do is take the chalk and draw on the blackboard the number 10. See, just the number 1 and a 0, the number 10. And then I want you to take the eraser and rub it out. Just rub out the number 10 so the blackboard is clear once more. Good. And now that the blackboard is clear once more, I want you to take the piece of chalk and I would like you to write the word sleep. Write the word sleep. See the S and the L and the 2 E's and the P. Sleep. Notice the size of the word and the formation of the letters and the position of the word sleep on the board. And when you can see the word sleep, I want you to take the eraser and wipe it away. Just wipe away the word sleep. And as you erase the word sleep from your mind, so you find yourself becoming sleepier and much more comfortable and much more relaxed. And now the blackboard is clear again, and I'd like you to draw the number 9. Go ahead and draw the number 9 on the blackboard, and when you can see the number 9, I want you to take the eraser and rub it out. Rub out the number 9, and so the blackboard is clear once more. And then I'd like you to take the piece of chalk and write the word fast. Write the word fast. And as you see the word fast, you understand that that is an indicator that when you fast, it will allow you time each and every day to access what it is that you're really hungry for. And so you relax when you hear this word when you see this word and when you think about fasting, when you think about pushing that first meal of the day out, just for 5 hours, just for 5 hours, you'll not eat, you'll abstain from food, and that feels wonderful and relaxing to you. You associate fasting with this wiping of the blackboard that you're engaged in now. And that feels good. And that feels wonderful. And so you just erase the word fast. You just wipe it away. And then I'd like you to write the number 8 on the blackboard. And then you take that eraser and wipe it away. And then 7. And you wipe the 7 away as well. And as you're counting down, each number, now write 6. See the 6. And wipe it away. You find that with each number you write your 5. Take your eraser. Wipe it away. You're going deeper and deeper down into relaxation, and also down now through the layers that you have placed between what it is that you really want for yourself, what it is that you're truly hungry for. Write your 4. See the 4. Take the eraser. Wipe it away. You are excavating now with each number that you wipe away everything that you have placed between you. Write your 3. See the 3 on the blackboard. Wipe it away. You are accessing and wiping away and excavating everything that you have placed now between you and relaxing now into what it is that you are really hungry for in your life. Write your 2. Only 2 layers now between your dreams, holding fast now to your dreams, bringing them about, and your relaxation, wiping away the 2, and now 1. And you find now that the blackboard, the numbers, the words, concerns, all of it now simply falls out of your mind, just as the dust from the chalk falls away from the blackboard when you wipe it away. And now you're done. You're done writing numbers. You're done writing letters. And you're so deeply relaxed and comfortable and so secure and joyous in knowing now that you have reached the deepest part of yourself, the deepest part of yourself where everything it is that you have ever wanted for yourself is now located. And from this place, you will bring back your hopes, dreams, desires, goals. You'll bring that back with you and be able to access it as you use this session this week. And you will find as you use this session, each and every time you discover a new treasure about yourself. And so now your mind is completely open to the suggestions that I have for you today regarding how you will use a daily fast, an intermittent fast, a little time each and every day to get in touch with what you have excavated now from this deep place within you, where dreams that were perhaps lost to external conditioning, to things that other people wanted for you, to demands placed upon you from the various roles and jobs you have within your life. You'll use your fast to listen to explore, to listen to and explore your hunger, to find out what it is that you are really hungry for, to find out what it is that you've been silencing through stuffing food inside of you to muffle your inner voice and to deafen yourself from being able to hear your gut. And it's okay that you did this. You did this because sometimes in life we get the impression from people who are very well intended that what we want can't come true. And that's so painful. That hurts so much to think that we can't have what we want most, what we desire most, that we can't do in our lives what we feel our soul is calling us to do. And so rather than live with that pain, we muffle that voice by putting food on top of it so that we can't hear through the voice. And so now I have for you some suggestions to help you with this daily fast. It's interesting as you listen to the sound of my voice that in the words that I just spoke to you, my own very voice, the voice that I'm using to guide you, became somewhat choked as I was guiding you to listen to your own voice. That's the very nature of how this can work for us. Our voices become choked when we are afraid to listen to what they have to say. But the reason why we are afraid sometimes isn't because what the voice is telling us to do is bad or negative or scary. It's because it's too wonderful to imagine. We can't believe that we could have that wonderful thing that we know that we want, but the truth is that we can. And the truth is that you will use this process and your fasting to hear your inner voice and to obtain that thing that it is telling you that you want more than anything else, that thing that will be more delicious than any food that you have ever eaten, and more nutritious and soul-sustaining than any food could ever be. And so I have for you now a few suggestions that will help you with your fasting time to make it more comfortable for you, and some suggestions for what to do with your fasting time to allow you to access the inner voice telling you what it is that you're hungry for, telling you what it is that will sustain and nourish you most in life. So just understand that all the wonderful benefits of fasting that you are seeking can be made much easier for you with the help of listening to this session. All the benefits that you're seeking from fasting will be made much easier for you through your use of this session. And so you're eager now to use this session each and every day. And you find that it's easy to fit it into your day. And you find that you're able to use it more days this week than you used the session last week. So take a moment now, and I'm going to ask you to imagine certain things. And I'd like you to imagine that you're in your kitchen. And you see all around you in this kitchen shelves. And on the shelves there are books and papers and objects of all sorts and sizes. But these items aren't food. You're in your kitchen, but these items aren't food. They're your thoughts. There's paperwork. Perhaps it's relating to your job, piles of bills, photos of your family and friends, souvenirs from vacations, items that have to do with your hobbies and interests and many other things. And now at the moment you're thinking about fasting, and so naturally when you're fasting, food is on your mind. However, to help you succeed in your fasting, it's good for you to not think about food during that time. So as you continue to look around, you see that one wall in this room, this kitchen that you're in, has cupboards and a refrigerator and a freezer. And you walk over and you see that rather than food in the freezer or food in the refrigerator, all your thoughts about food, all your thoughts about your favorite foods are there in the refrigerator. And what I'd like you to do is empty your mind during your fast of these thoughts of food. So metaphorically now we'll pick up all of these thoughts out of this freezer, out of this cupboard, and place them in a bag. So you take a bag now, and I'd like you to pick out all of the thoughts out of the cupboard, all of the thoughts out of the refrigerator, and place them in this bag. These represent all of your thoughts about food. You don't need to think about food when you're fasting. And so you place now all these thoughts about food into the bag. And now you see clean and empty refrigerator, clean and empty freezer. And this feels good. It feels good to have a mind that's emptied of the preoccupation of food, at least for a time, each and every day. You know that you'll go back to enjoying all of your favorite foods when you break your fast, but during the fast you want to focus on other things. You want to focus on your dreams. You want to focus on what's truly nourishing to your mind, your heart, your soul. And then you turn, having felt wonderful from cleaning up all of the cluttered thoughts about food, and you see all of the other clutter around you on this table in the kitchen, all of your thoughts that are competing for what it is that's most important to you, thoughts about work, thoughts about chores, obligations to family, friends, community. All of these things are important to you and you love them, but you need to set them aside each and every day, just for a few hours, to get in touch with yourself, to get in touch with what would make you happy. And so you pick up all of this clutter, you put it in the bag, and then you take this bag over to a cupboard underneath a sink, and you just place it there and shut the door. You know when you do this that it's still there. You just don't have to deal with it right now. You don't have to deal with it for the 5 hours each and every day that you give yourself to fast. You're just placing these items in a bag under the sink so that you can come back to them after you've given yourself some time to put yourself first, just for a little while each and every day, just so that you can allow thoughts of what's important to you to be what preoccupies you, rather than all of the nagging commitments that bubble up to the surface of your mind, blocking you from your joy that you have tried to stuff down with food. And now I'm going to give you another trick. If you're feeling particularly hungry and it feels like you might not be able to ride that hunger out through the day, just stop. Stop and remember that it's important to listen to your hunger, that you're welcoming this hunger because it's telling you something. It's telling you what you're truly hungry for. But if it gets too painful, too scary, and you are tempted to muffle it by putting something into your stomach and breaking your fast, just imagine, if you will, that you have a balloon in your stomach. And you can pump it up simply by taking a sip of water. Just simply take a sip of water and it will pump up this balloon within you. And you will still be able to listen to your hunger, but some of the physical symptoms will be abated. So now that you have this balloon, and now that your mind is free of the clutter of all of the thoughts that are competing with telling you what it is that you're hungry for, you're ready. You're ready now to use your fasting time each and every day to your benefit. You've been conditioned your whole life not to skip meals, but now you will experiment with just the opposite. Now you will spend the first part of every day deliberately avoiding food through fasting. You understand completely that this ancient practice has been revered for ages as a health and spiritual tool. You understand completely that in the time of Hippocrates, our original doctor, fasting was in fact prescribed to treat all manner of diseases. All of our world religions have used fasting to help people open up to spiritual experiences, and you are ready now to abstain from physical food each and every day for just 5 hours upon waking. And you find that you're able to absorb spiritual energy directly during your fasts and receive instruction on what it is that you can do for your life and for yourself that will be most fulfilling, most sustaining. You are looking for, in fact, that which will fill you up truly. And when you learn about that which will fill you up truly and allow yourself to do that, you find that you will never overeat again. You will never overeat again. You're ready now to enjoy all the physical benefits of fasting, and there are many. You are eager now to spend just the first 5 hours of your day fasting. Just the first 5 hours from the time you wake up, you will engage this ancient practice because you are ready now. Some of the physical benefits you will enjoy include all the good things that your body can do when it's given a break from food. You are giving your body a break from digesting food so it can focus on other processes. When you allow your body some time off from its arduous task of digestion, you allow yourself to experience the grace of cleansing and detoxification, of purification and healing, and of finally breaking your fast with a clean slate. Yes, all of these wonderful effects are yours. Fasting each morning will also afford you a larger number of calories to eat in the evening once you break your fast. But you will use your fasts to go much deeper than just your body. You will use your fasts to access its mental, emotional, and spiritual benefits too. You fast not just to increase your compliance, eating in a deficit, but to enjoy vast improvements in your mood, your mental clarity, vigilance, and improved well-being. You fast to feel euphoric. You fast to feel euphoric. And most of all, you fast to help you listen to your hunger, to discover that which you are truly hungry for. What are you hungry for? What are you hungry for? And so you find over the coming week that each time you feel physically hungry, you take out your journal and you briefly ask yourself, what am I hungry for? And you jot down just a few words. Or perhaps you find yourself writing more, but you note throughout the day when you feel physical hunger, what you are hungry for. And you find now more and more each day that you are able to shift that longing. You shift that physical hunger to that which you are hungry for truly. And that is the one thing that you will focus on this week. Each and every time you feel physical hunger, you will shift your longing to discover not which food would make you satisfied, but what it is that you are longing for to bring about in your life. And so you find now, with this charge of shifting your longing, that you are over the moon. You are ready now to experience joy from the inside out. You find that eating gives you pleasure, yes, but you are seeking joy. You are ready now to move beyond pleasure and into joy. You used to think that stuffing yourself and overindulging was joy, but you now realize the true origin of your joy rests in being able to listen to your heart and your gut. And you find now during these periods of fasting that you are, in fact, able to listen to your heart and your gut. And with this new charge now, this new call to action, you are ready. You are ready now to drift into a deep sleep if you are planning to sleep after this session. And you will find that you have a dream tonight that also gives you instruction about what it is that will help bring about euphoria and peace and satisfaction and nutrition in your life. And so you slip now deeply into sleep, deeply into sleep. And if you had planned to get up after this session, then you will come out of this hypnosis as I count backwards from 5 to 1 here in a moment, counting back from 5 to 1, fully energized and ready to go out and do whatever it is that needs to be done by you today. And so I'll count you out now, count you out of hypnosis and into a deep sleep, or rising to engage in your day, whatever is appropriate for you. Here we go. 5, feeling wonderful with a new sense of resolve. 4, ready now to access what is most important to you for your life. 3, feeling wonderful in every way. 2, so excited about having a clean slate and access to your deepest dreams. And 1.